G'day folks, I've got a special little autopsy tonight donated by Jay the Aussie, who was with me. And yes, it was found out the front of a wrecking yard, that's all we can say. And it's been bouncing around the back of his ute for a while, so...
A week.
A week. A week of harsh driving conditions. CRT doesn't work. The power light worked before it went back in the ute, now it doesn't, so even that's broken now. Yeah. I'm going to take the back off and have a look at it. It does try and work. Is there a power switch there? No, that's a locking tab. It does seem to be trying to boot up, but there's nothing from the CRT. Is there an external monitor? No. No external monitor input. I can hear it trying to start up.
There was more activity last night, but you know.
I think it's taken another beating. I can see a flash. I can see a very slight flash. And since I'm apparently tone deaf, I'm guessing people will start complaining about the 72 Hertz or whatever this thing's going to put out. Like that security monitor, which I could not hear. Oh, well, it's not going to do anything. Let's pull it. We've got a main board out. It's kind of modular.
Yeah, it's kind of. Wonder what CPU it's got.
We can find out. Yeah, USB is definitely not original. I wouldn't have expected it to be. Yeah, CPU's tiny little BGA chip. There's a Texas Instruments chip there. It's got ATI Rage 2 plus DVD. Onboard video, of course, and some big RAM modules. They sort of look like SD. I don't know, the pin spacing looks too big, so it's probably Mac special thing.
Has it got the one at the end there?
It does have one about half an inch down. It probably is a variant of SD RAM. But overall, nicely constructed double-sided board. There we go. And again, more heat, or RF shielding more than anything.
X-ray warning. You're gonna die.
Only if you do what photonic induction did and put 200,000 volts through it. Oh look, it's got a bloody webcam in it.
I think it's mic.
Mic? Looks a bit complicated. Oh, it's only 2 wires. Yeah, it's a mic. And the rest of that will be audio going straight back to the sound card, or the sound processor. Yeah, it's an all-in-one microphone and audio processor. I'll keep that one. LG Electronics Korea. That's not too bad. LG monitors have always been pretty reasonable. There's a lot of screws. We need the not so cordless drill. I didn't do it.
What's that? Is that?
It sounds like their siren's actually a bit funky. Yeah,
it doesn't sound like...
Doesn't sound right.
It's not fire.
No.
It might be ambulance.
Even then, the ambos don't sound like that.
SES.
SES, yeah, maybe. It sounds like the siren's broken.
Do they even have sirens?
SES, I don't know. I imagine they might. But no, they're usually disaster recovery. Let's get this hard drive out of here. I imagine the hard drive probably won't be the happiest after so many beltings and rattles and things.
Yeah,
it's stuck. Alright.
Heaters?
Fan's working. I can't see far enough down into the neck to tell if the heaters are even working, but it doesn't look like they are.
Nah.
Normally you'll see a glow, especially from a big colour tube like this. Not getting any 5 volts to there. Don't know what feeds it. Not really worth messing around with, to be honest.
No.
Special video cable. We can't even just plug a normal monitor into the damn thing.
Could be interesting. 98 or 998 porno.
Wonder if we've even got EHT. You want to stick your finger under the cap and find out?
Oh, I don't know. Rather yours. opinion.
Ain't doing shit. It probably only calls for hard drive once you go past the boot up screen. It'll be asking for password at the moment.
That's if we even know how to turn it on.
Well, you could hear it. They always make that boom sound whenever you push the button, and then you get to a boot up screen, a start up screen. I don't know. Let's rip the sucker apart. Ain't worth messing. Get the hammer.
Or put it back in the car like that.
Oh yeah, that'd end up interesting. There'd be bits of it all over the back of the car by the end of the week. That'd be a good time lapse, actually.
Yeah, record.
I've got it partially stripped down. No sign of life powering it up, so it can die. If anyone wants parts, well, I honestly don't have much time to ship stuff out, so yeah. It'd probably end up dying. Nice.
Death by Mott.
Yeah, death by Mott. Nice solder work on it, I'll give him that much, but yeah, obsolescence. I know the Mac fans are going to hate me, but to be honest, I don't have time. It's a tube. Well, something nasty will have to happen to the tube as well, but we've still got to get into the drives and everything down the bottom. We've got the hard drive out, which is just a IBM it's not a Death Star, but it's an early version, I suppose. I wonder if it's got glass hard disks.
I'll wait to find out.
Yeah, pretty much. It's been banging around the back of a pickup truck for the last week, so it ain't gonna be much good. I don't think much of this stuff would be any good. It's full of water too. Even that, you can see there's mud where the water used to be and corrosion on the pins. It's been out in the weather for a while.
About a week from when I found it, I kept driving past it.
Yeah, I can see oxidization on all of those pins. Yeah, and rust. Just a bit rough. But yeah, we'll pull that apart in a sec. I think we've got to lift this one up first.
Oh yeah.
The riser card.
There you go.
What an awkward design that is.
And hurty.
Yeah. Jesus.
That's the CPU.
Tiny. That is... It's got a Motorola stamp on it. It's some nasty looking heatsink goo. Motorola XPC 603 RR X225LC 100M L89E2S, something like that. Oh no, hang on, I'm reading upside down. Either way, you get the idea. Pissant little CPU. Not much good. That's just a generic USB card. I think I got about 10 of them.
Fan bearing seem a bit past it,
Rough.
to say the least.
Yeah, that's toast. Fan is completely screwed. It would have been making a bit of noise. Actually, I think it was making a bit of noise. That's all we could hear was fan noise. Well, Jay's pretty much demolished the monitor. There ain't much left of that. There's some headers and other crap in there. There really isn't much else. The drives, again, specialties. Oh no, that's not so special. Those are adapters, yeah. At least they were kind by doing that. Wait, is that SCSI? Oh, it is too. It's a SCSI CD-ROM drive.
They're pretty rare, aren't they,
Which
nowadays?
is typical of Apple to use SCSI drives. Especially the early Macs and everything. That was all SCSI. Flatbed.
I wonder what this tape was for.
Tape. What tape?
Nice picture.
Some of that glass can be really tough, actually. I've bounced it across the shed floor and it doesn't break.
You like making mess, don't you?
Oh yeah, I used to throw them from the other end. When this shed wasn't so full, I used to throw them from the other end, bounce them all the way down here against the door. And a lot of the time they'd hit the door and just bounce off again.
And there's our CFL.
Yep, and there should be a little driver in there. It should all be on board. And it's feeding in there. There'll be power, negative, and lamp on trigger. Yeah, there it is, it's down there.
Oh yeah.
We just got to take the whole head assembly out.
It's not a bad bit of rod, is it?
Floppy drive's a bit of a dick move by Apple. You can't put anything else in there. That ain't going to fit in any other computer either. It's a shame. It looks like a generic Panasonic drive. You look at the bottom of it, it's just like every other Panasonic drive. Apart from being full of dust.
God, it's not a bad little motor, is it?
Little stepper. Micro stepper.
Looks pretty well made though.
Yeah. They're all the same these days. Standard ROM drive, doesn't even have an LED on it. Not worth it. The fan's not too bad. And the rest of that, well, it can die at some stage. Might get sick of looking at it tonight and just push it off onto the floor.
Do you reckon that'd fit in a microwave?
No, I don't have a microwave that big yet. No, it still won't fit in that one.
No.
No, that's... The cavity's really small. It's a convection one. It's got about that much bloody fiberglass insulation around it. It looks big, but it ain't.
Oh, we can build one.
Yeah. Let's make a nice Faraday cage. Actually, I had a commercial microwave years ago and I bloody wrecked it. I just wanted the microwave transformers and magnetrons out of it. Twin mag, twin mott, twin everything. It was huge. It was all stainless steel.
Burn your food too.
Oh, actually, no. The door was damaged. The door was ripped off its hinges. I didn't even have the door. So, yeah, it wouldn't have been much good if I did get it going.
Who needs doors? Have aluminium foil. Wrap around it.
Funny thing with microwaves is that probably would work.
No, it doesn't need much. What is it? It's only radio frequency, isn't it?
Electromagnetic radiation.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as you can absorb it or dissipate it, it's pretty much fine. This is one of the better built scanners.
Yeah. It's one of the early ones, I suppose.
It doesn't say when it was made, but yeah, it's an Epson Perfection 1200S.
It's interesting, it doesn't have the normal... It has some freaky deaky,
Okay.
which the cable's behind you there.
That's a little bit unusual. Well, it's got the same writing on it as the Mac, so maybe it's actually made for Mac. Yeah. Scanners are so 1990s. Mind you can get some pretty nice ones these days.
Yeah, we actually found one on the side of the road in Mount Eliza.